అనకాపల్లిలో శుభప్రదం షాపింగ్ మాల్ సినీ నటులు మానస వారణాసి మరియు శ్రీదేవి చేతుల మీదుగా గ్రాండ్ ఓపెనింగ్.
I'm good, I'm good. Hi, Anusha. Nice to be here. From the very beginning, Abhilash was very particular on the soundscape of the film. He wanted to make it very natural, all the races, and give a proper immersive feel to the audience. So for that, we had to record. Like there were 100 bikes, at least we need to at least record around 50 bikes. We actually went to the same tracks. We recorded the bikes after the shoot, though. So my team went there and we recorded.
Gone inside the detail of the lead bike and the antagonist bikes, and to create a separation between the tonality of both, we've gone in all the details of it. Gibran's score is also it's blended well with the sound effects, and Kanan Ganpat only mixed the movie. The background score is a re-recording mixer, so he's got a really good balance between the score and the sound effects. So yeah, I think the soundscape wise, Abhilash is quite this thing in terms of the emotion, and also places where it has to be really cutting through and very authentic to make all the bikers flybys, starting the track, arriving together, and how it's going to sound like in a real like a drag event or a dirt event. We've tried to create that atmosphere. I think Condenser and Gibran's score has helped us to create the entire soundscape, and obviously the director's vision has helped to create the good soundscape.
Biker being a sports film, so it had its own challenges, and you don't get many films like sports based, especially bikes, when there are a lot of bikes involved, and we have to be very authentic, and we have to make sure each bike sound different and the right sound for the right bike. So yeah, it was actually very challenging to do this. Yeah,
it has a good adrenaline rush towards what the director has been trying to. He's tried to explain what happens in this dirt races, and there's a storyline behind it. So it's a good balance between cinematism and little bit of realistic biking. So yeah, we've had a really great adventure to record all the bikes in Indonesia, and UV and Abhilash gave us good space to go on each detail of the bikes, and I think good detailing is there, which would make the audience little edge of the seat in terms of the entire adrenaline and the story way it's going. Yeah. We have recorded the actual people who performed the dupe and the stunt people who performed in the movies. We had separate tracks booked for them, and we've mic'd the bikes in different perspective, from the bike perspective and external perspective, and from the engine perspective. As per the shot of the visual, we've tried to match it. Yeah, we've recorded all the vehicles and those speeds in those kind of events and those kind of atmospheres. Yes, that only is giving a very natural feel in many of the scenes, which you would be viewing soon.
Yeah, there are some certain sequences in that which is very cinematic, so we have to go a little over the board in some sequences. So put there's a high speed shots and all that, so we'll have to go a little overboard. We'll have to add some more elements to it, certain bangs and some rumbles, and make it slow down the bike sounds, make it sound a little different, and then cut to the original bike sound. So there were a lot of sequences like that during the race also, where it slows down and then again cut back to the original sound. So we had to do some tweaking and stuff, so that the audience don't get bored always listening to the bike sound. So we'll have to do some changes in between. So yeah, that was pretty interesting, and also the mixing engineer Kanan Ganpat. So he did a fabulous job in the mix, so which helped the whole scene to get elevated.
The story travels from a different era to different era. It comes from something like 2-stroke, and then it comes to 4-stroke. Different periods, different. It happened from the Coimbatore, a local track, to a racetrack in Germany. So I think the bikes change. So accordingly, the way they drive, everything changes, and all of this has been tried to make it sync in with those events. Overall, it's worked out really well.
Yeah, I think Gibran, we been working since Rakshasan, right? Rakshasan.
Yeah, Rakshasan.
From then, lot of films. Yeah. So he's like a brother. He's fun to work with. So he knows what we do, like where the sound is going to take the lead. So he won't score much over there, or maybe he'll just leave silence. And we also know, okay, this is where he's going to put music high. So it's a very we understand each other's work properly.
Yeah.
So it's become easier for all of us in the mixing stage to make it sound better.
He has a very good sense of sound designing and sound effects, where it comes not just with blowing up with background score. I mean, in that way, I think it's a good combination.
Yeah.
And it's a good cohesive team.
Gibran is not even here anything. We'll send him this video, uncut version. Amazing. What else to say? Of course, it'll be amazing.
Yeah. So
It's going to be immersive. It's going to be immersive. So it's going to be an immersive. Like people are going to actually feel they're actually in the racetrack.
Races are going to be like this called like Lionheart.
Lionheart.
Lionheart. Yeah.
Sound is going to be like Lionheart.
Lionheart.